going to continue with the chapter. Only open the book. We were doing asexual reproduction in plants. Okay. We did vegetative propagation, budding, fragmentation, sporogenesis. Okay. And then we started with sexual reproduction in plants. And we were talking about different parts of the plant. Okay, we were talking about different parts of the plant. So what are the two major parts of the plants? Abraham?
Androecium and gynoecium.
Androecium and gynoecium. Yes. Okay. What are the parts of androecium, Emma?
Ma'am, the filament and the stem. No.
Stem. Okay. Anther. Okay. Anther and filament are two parts of androecium. Gynoecium has three parts: ovary, style, and stigma.
Stigma.
Okay. Androecium is also called stamen. Okay. It's also called stamen. And gynoecium is also called pistil. Pistil. Okay. Androecium and gynoecium are the scientific names, but in general, androecium we call it stamen. Now, stamen has two things, anther and filament. While gynoecium we call it pistil, and pistil has three things: ovary, style, and stigma. Okay. Remember, this center portion is the female. Okay, in plants, this is pistil. Okay, the top part is known as stigma. The middle part or the neck is known as style, and then the lower part, the part that is an oval shape kind of, that is known as ovary. It has small things. Okay, small grains like thing called ovules. Okay, called ovules. Whereas in anther, this outer thing is known as an stamen altogether. Top portion is called anther, and the lower portion is known as filament. Okay, the lower portion is called filament. This top portion is stigma. This tube is style, and the center is ovary. Okay, these are the main parts of the plant. These are known as sepal. Okay, and these are known as petals. This is a very important diagram. Okay, this is one of the important diagrams from the chapter. So I will be sharing the diagrams in English on the group. Okay, then we did pollination. How, when the pollen grains from the anther reaches the ovary, okay, how they reach the ovary. We did two types of pollination: self-pollination, when the flower in itself pollinates, when that anther, pollen grains come to the ovary of that same flower itself, and when the pollen grains from a different flower. From one flower goes to a different flower. That is cross pollination. Then today we will do fertilization. Okay, so we know that the fusion of male and female gametes is called fertilization. A zygote is formed as a result of this fusion. In plants also, the zygote is formed when the fusion takes place. In plants, what are the male and female gametes? The male gametes are known as pollen grains. Okay, the pollen grains, those are the male gametes in plants, and the female gametes in plants are known as ovules. Okay, these are the female gametes. So, when these pollen from anther fuses with the ovule in the ovary of the plant, then fertilization takes place, and the thing that is formed is known as zygote. And this zygote in plants develop to form an embryo. Okay? An development of fruit and seed. So this is the structure of the female part of the plant. Okay, this top part is known as, like we said, stigma. Okay, this is style. This is ovary. This inside it is zygote. That is, ovules are there present here, but after the fusion, zygote is present here. Okay. So, and this green tubes, what are these green tubes? These green tubes that you can see here, these tubes, these green tubes are there. Okay, what do they do? When the anther comes from here, when the pollen grain from the anther enters the tube here, okay, it comes, then goes from here, okay, and then enter the center of the ovary. That is what the green tubes are. Okay, they are a pathway for the pollen grain to enter the ovary. Understood the structure? I'll share an English diagram. Okay. Okay. Now, the development of fruit and seed. After fertilization, the ovary of the flower develops into fruit, and all other parts fade and fall off. The seed is formed from ovule. The seed contains the embryo. This embryo remains inactive in a protective environment. It germinates and gives rise to a new plant in favorable conditions. Now, like I explained you all, that this ovary portion of the plant, it becomes your fruit. Okay, after fertilization, this ovary, it becomes the fruit. The flower falls off, the petals fall off, sepals fall off, all the other part fall off, and it grows. Okay, it becomes bigger, and first it is an unripe fruit, and then it gets ripe. Okay, and inside the fruit, okay, so inside the fruit, seeds develop. Okay, seeds are what? The ovules. See, there are many ovules inside an ovary of a flower. One ovule gets fertilized and develops into a fruit, but the remaining ovules that are there, okay, the remaining ovules that are there, they form the seed of the fruit. Okay, they form the seed of the fruit. Now, when this seed is planted, when the seed is taken out from the fruit and planted, when we have favorable conditions such as proper soil, proper sunlight, proper water, and everything, then this new plant grows from these seeds. Okay, understood? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Abraham's video is paused for me. Abraham, is your internet okay?
And can you see me now?
Yes, now it's okay. Okay. So understood how fruit is formed with the ovary? Yeah. It develops into a fruit. Now, dispersal of seeds. So now, like I said, that these seeds need proper conditions to become a plant, to grow into a plant. So how does this dispersal of seeds happen? Okay. If the seeds fall and germinate at the same place, then what will happen? It will be difficult for all to get food, sunlight, water, etc. in the right quantity. Some plants will not be able to germinate, and of those that will germinate will be very weak. Therefore, nature has some ways that disperse the seeds. Okay, disperse means to for seeds to go away. Okay, from the plant, to scatter, to spread. Okay, that is the meaning of dispersal of seeds. So sometimes when plants are there, okay, um, people plants growing at a very high walls and boundary walls where it is difficult for anyone to reach. How did the seeds reach there? Okay, so air, seeds can be flown away by air, can be dispersed by air, can be dispersed by water, flowing water, can be dispersed with flowing water, then can be dispersed by birds. Birds also may pick one seed, throw it at some other place. Okay, insects also, and animals do the dispersal of flowers and seeds in nature. Dispersal by air is possible only when seeds are very light, like we saw in sporogenesis. The spores all flow away with air. Okay, so when seeds are very light, they fly away with air. For example, seeds of grass. Some seeds have wing-like structure and can fly with their help. Example, drumstick and maple. Some seeds have wings-like structure, so they can fly away. Can you see this image? So these seeds can fly away. Okay. Then some seeds possess small hair-like structures which help them in flying. Example, sunflower and calotropis, hair-like structure which help them to fly. Some seeds and fruits float and reach from one place to another. With water, some of them float. The skin of such fruits is spongy and fibrous. Can you see the seed floating? Alright, so these fruits easily float in water. For example, coconut. Some seeds and fruits are hook-like or spiny in structure. So these seeds attach to the animals with their help. Apart from that, seeds of fruits and vegetables eaten by man, animals, and birds reach far off places with their faces. Tomato, people, gourds, chickpea are good example of this. Sometimes some of the vegetables we directly eat without actually taking out their seeds. So what happened with such vegetables, with such fruits, that it goes like it is not digested. Some seeds are really not digested by our system. So what happens is that when we eat them, they come out of us in the excretion, okay, in the form of feces, and then the feces it goes away with the feces and it's dispersed. And if it finds a suitable condition, then it plants itself. Okay, so that is about the dispersion of seeds. Let's try out some questions of 5.5. What is the difference between monoecious and dioecious flowers? Can you answer the first one? Okay, I'll make the terms simpler for you all. Okay, monoecious means and dioecious plants means
one which has its own gender.
yes.
Asexual.
Say again.
Asexual.
One that has either a male or a female.
Yes, you are right.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. Bisexual is the one that has a male and female parts, male and female flower. But unisexual is the one that has male and female parts in one flower.
Yes. Bisexual plants are the ones which have both male and female flowers, male and female flowers on the same plant. On the same plant. Okay. Whereas unisexual is when one plant either has male, only male, only male, or female flowers. Okay. So that is known as monoecious and dioecious. Okay. These are new terms about the flowers. Okay. So you can learn the two terms. Okay. Monoecious and dioecious. Okay. Meaning is same. Monoecious is bisexual plants and dioecious is unisexual plants. Okay. Then answer in one word. What is the name of the process of transfer of pollen from anther to stigma?
Fertilization.
Okay. Think again.
Pollination.
Pollination. Yes. Pollination. Why pollination and why not fertilization?
Ma'am, because pollination is when the flower gets pollinated, and fertilization is when both the both the male and female parts come, the pollen and the egg form to form a zygote.
Yes, Abraham. Very good. When transfer takes place from pollen of anther to the stigma, that is pollination. But when it has fused and the zygote is formed and that zygote will develop into embryo, that process is called fertilization. Okay, now what is the term used for transfer of pollen on its own stigma in the flower, Emma? Transfer of pollen on its own stigma. Emma, can you hear me? Yes, I cannot hear your voice, Emma. It's not audible.
Man, can I say,
Yes, Abraham.
is it fertilization?
No, Abraham, not fertilization.
Desiccation?
No. Second one we are talking about. Yes, Emma, now try.
Ma'am, is it pollination?
It's a type of pollen.
Interpollination.
What is pollination?
Interpollination.
Okay. Read it again. Transfer of pollen on its own stigma in the flower.
Ma'am, I know the other one is called cross-pollination. I'm just not able to get the other one.
This is known as self-pollination.
Ma'am, I got the answer.
Yes, Emma.
Ma'am, interpollination would have also worked, ma'am.
Interpollination, okay, but we don't use the term inter, Abraham. We use either self-pollination or cross-pollination. The other one in which from one and from the anther of one flower to the stigma of another flower. That is known as cross-pollination. Okay? And when it's the flower itself, that
Ma'am, I
is
got
known
the
as.
answer for the next one.
You got the answer for the next one. Yes, Emma.
The answer is fertilization.
Yes, the answer is fertilization. Okay, and the last one, what is the term used for transportation of seeds from one place to another?
Dispersal.
Disperse. Yes, Abraham. Dispersal of seeds. So with this, we have finished with the chapter. Okay, and this we have finished with the chapter. Shall we try some of the back questions? Okay, so I'm going to ask you all the MCQs alternatively. Yes.
Why is this in purple?
Say again.
Ma'am, normally they put it in blue.
They put it what?
Nothing else.
In blue. In blue, yes. They usually put it in blue. They decided for a color change. Okay. Okay. MCQ. Mainly, how many types of reproduction are found in the organisms? Emma?
Ma'am, two, I think, right?
Say again.
Ma'am,
Two?
two types.
Two. Yes, two types.
Asexual and sexual reproduction.
Yes, Abraham. Yes, Emma. Two types, sexual and asexual reproduction. Next one for Abraham. Male and female seeds produced in the genetic organs are termed as.
Zygote. Ovum.
No, no, no. No,
Ovum.
no.
Ma'am,
Gamete.
can I say?
Yes, Emma.
Gametes?
Yes, gametes. Okay. Gametes, why? Is because sperm is only the male seeds. Ovum, only the female seeds. What is zygote? The fusion, the cell formed after the fusion. But when we want to term sperm and ovum together, when we want to refer to them together in general, that time we say the word gametes. Okay. Okay. Next one is for Emma. C1. What is the term used for reproduction involving male and female?
Ma'am, sexual reproduction?
Yes, sexual reproduction. Good. Abraham, D1. What is the term used for production of new plant without seed?
No. Asexual.
Yes, asexual reproduction. Okay. Then we have answer in one word. Emma, what is done by the organism to maintain its species?
Can I say?
Ma'am,
One. Yes, Emma.
ma'am, reproduction, right?
Yes, reproduction. Good. Next one for Abraham. What is the term used for the fusion of sperm and egg? Zygote. No, for the fusion,
Fertilization.
fertilization. Good. Emma, what is formed after fertilization?
It's a plant. Like,
No, in
Ma'am, can I say?
1 minute and Abraham, 1 minute.
Emma,
Give it a try.
I'll give you a hint. It's the answer that I answer almost every time.
that's still not helpful. Yeah, I don't know. Ma'am, I don't know.
Okay, Abraham.
Zygote.
Zygote, yes. Okay. What is the term used for the organisms directly giving birth to young ones? Emma, you want to try this out?
Okay, ma'am, wait, I'll try them.
Yeah.
What is term used for the organism directly giving birth to the young ones? Huh?
Yes.
But we're talking about plants here.
Say again. 1 second, Abraham. Emma, say again.
Ma'am, I didn't say anything. I was
You
just
didn't. Okay. Yes, Abraham.
Viviparous. It's there on the question.
Yes. Viviparous animals. There are two types of animals are there. Oviparous animals, which give birth to, which lay eggs. Okay. And viviparous animals, which give birth to new organisms. Let me quickly go through the process. Okay. So first up comes the I'm talking about reproduction animals. Okay. Sperm and ovum. Okay. In animals and in plants. And in plants we have pollen and ovules. So what are these things called? Sperm and ovum in animals.
Gametes.
Yes, pollen and ovules in
Gametes.
plants. Yes, these are known as gametes. Okay. Then after that, in the second step, fusion of gametes takes place. So this process where fusion of gametes takes place is known as fertilization. Third is, what is formed after fertilization? Formed after fertilization means when two cells come
Ma'am,
together.
zygote.
Yes. What is formed after fertilization
Zygote.
is known as zygote. Then zygote will develop into
Ma'am, into embryo.
Yes, Abraham, into embryo. Okay. Embryo. Okay. Then in animals, this is not for plants. The fifth part is for animals. Okay. Fifth part is for animals. Embryo will develop into will develop into. So for animals, it will develop into fetus. And in plants, it will develop into fruit. If you want to write this down, you can write this down. Okay. Embryo in animals will become fetus, and in plants, it will become fruit. Okay. Now, fetus is that stage. Okay. Fetus is that stage of the baby in animals where you can identify its body parts, where you can look at it and say that this is one hand, this is one hand, this is one leg, this is another leg, this is the head. When it is at an identifiable stage where you are able to identify the body parts, that stage is known as fetus. Then sixth one is for animals. Okay, sixth one is for animals. Fetus will develop into fetus will develop into develop into a baby. Okay. Baby. So this is how from the process of from the first step, that is the gametes forming an ovule, it leads up to development of giving birth to a baby. Okay. Understood now the names of the whole all of the processes. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 2 minutes break for you all. Okay. And then we will begin with maths. Okay, let's begin. Please turn on your videos. Hi, Nathaniel. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning. Abraham, Emma, may I have your video
Yes,
on
ma'am.
too?
I'm just eating. I'll just turn on the camera.
Okay, Emma. Okay, so we will try out some more questions for the long division. Okay, we will try out with 5 and 6 digit numbers today. Okay, so take a look at this question. Take a look at this question. Find the root of square root of 6, 6, 5, 5, 3, 6. Okay, it's a 5-digit number. My first step is that I will make pairs. Okay, I will make pairs. Write it down. 6, 5, 5, 3, 6. We start to make pairs from the right side of two numbers. So 36, 55 and 6 alone. Okay. 55 and 36 are two pairs and 6 I will take alone. Now, what square of what number should I take that either gives me 6 itself or a number smaller than 6? If I do 2 times 2 into 2, then I'll get 4. But if I do 3 into 3, then I'll get 9. 9 is bigger. So I will take 2 times, I will take 2 times 2. How much? 4. Write down 4. Minus it. I will get how much? 2. Okay. Now, the quotient we know that the quotient that we write up is added to the left side, outside. Okay, so 2 plus 2, 4. Now, what number should I put in front of 4? Okay, I will bring down the next pair, 55. Okay, so I have 255. Now, what number should I add after 4 that will give me either a number that is 255 or a number lesser than 255? Okay, so since 255 is ending with 5, I will try out with 5. 45 into 5. 5 5s are 25, 5 carry 2, 5 4s are 20 plus 2, 225. There I have it. 225 is a number that is just smaller than 255. So add 5 here and 5 on the top and write 225. We will subtract it. Let's subtract it. 0 and 3. 30. Okay. Now add 5 here. Add 5 here on the side. How much I will get? 45 plus 5, 50, and then put a dash. And bring down the next pair, that is 36. 36. Okay. Now what number should I add after 50 that when I divide it with itself, I will get 3036? Okay, let's try with 4. 504 into 4. 4 4s are 16, 6 carry 1. 4 zeros are 0, plus 1, 1. 1. By 4 the 20. 2016, it's much smaller. So we can try out with 5. 5, 0. But 5 it might not be possible because the number is ending with 6. So let's try with 6. 506 into 6. 6 6 are 36. 6 carry 3. 6 zeros are 0 plus 3. 3. 5 6 are 30. 3036. I have the number 6 and write 6 on the top. Write 3036 and 0. So my root of 65536 is 256. Okay, understood how we do with a 5-digit number?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
okay.
Can you give us a sum?
Yes, I will give you a sum, a 5-digit number sum. I will give you. So I have to find the root of 55696.
Ma'am, can I go to the washroom?
Yes, Abraham. Are you all able to do it?
Yes, ma'am, I'm able.
Okay.
Ma'am, I got the answer.
Okay, Aman. What are you getting?
I got 2,636.
236. Okay, it's correct, Aman. Good.
Yes, ma'am.
Nathaniel. Yes.
Yes.
Are you able to do it?
Yes, ma'am. I'm solving it right now.
Okay. Take 1 more minute and then we are going to discuss.
Okay.
Okay, let's discuss this one. Five, 6, 9, 6. First step, make pairs 96, 56, and 500. Now, 2 times 2 again I will take because that is 4 is exactly smaller than 5. Subtract 1 we will get. On the left side, I will add 2. So 4 I will get and put a dash. Now 56 I will bring down. 5 and 6. What number should I multiply 4 with?
Ma'am, I'm also getting 236.
Okay, Abraham, good. Now, 4.
Ma'am, you have to multiply by 6.
Yes, Nathaniel.
To get 156, you need to multiply it by 6 26 times. Ma'am, I
Yes.
did by 3. 43 multiplied by 3 equals to 129. Because when I tried with 4, it was getting bigger.
Yes, when we
Ma'am?
try with 4. Yes.
I'll try with 3.
3. Let's do it 3. 120. How much we will get after subtracting?
27.
27. 27. Yes. Bring down the next pair. 96. And add 3 here. So how much we will get? 43 plus 3, 46.
46.
46 and put a dash. Now, since 2796 is ending with 6, I'm going to try with
Try with 6. Ma'am.
No, ma'am, try with 4.
Three 6.
4.
Ma'am,
See, ma'am, try with 6. See, ma'am,
ma'am, try with 6. Ma'am, 4 6 times 6 is 7 and 4. 6.
With 6, I'm getting 2796. So 6 and 6, 2796. 0. Okay. So understood how we work out with 5-digit numbers. Now let's try out 6-digit numbers. Okay.
No, let me try with 6-digit numbers on our own and then can we check?
On your own.
Ma'am,
Sure.
no.
Sure, you can try them on your own. Okay. One, let me do with you, and then the rest you can I'll give you all questions to try. Okay. One, let's solve together.
6-digit numbers are the same as 5-digit.
Yes, Abraham.
6-digit numbers will be the same as 5-digit.
Yes, they will be the same as 5 digits. Only the difference is that
The first
in
two will be the number will become a bit bigger.
Emma, please.
first one I will do 104976. Okay. We will make pairs of 2, so 2, 1. Okay. Now 10 is there. I have to take 10 together. So can I do with 9? 3 3s are 9. We have to take only perfect squares. So I'm gonna take 3 3s are 9. Subtracted 1. These are pairs. Okay. Now I will carry down the next pair, that is 49. And I will add up 3 to the side, which will give me 6 and dash. Okay. Now let's try with 2. 62 into 2. 2 2s are 4. 6 2s are 12. 124. I think if I try it with 3, it will be a bigger number. 3 3s are 9. 6 3s are 18. 189 is bigger, so we will take 2. Write 2 on the top and write 124. Subtracted.
35.
25. 4 minus 2, 2. Okay. Then add 2 on the side. We will get 62 plus 2, 64 and put a dash. Then bring down the next pair. 7, 6. Okay. Now 64. Let's try out with 3.
6, is it 226?
226.
See, 326 the answer.
326.
Yeah, ma'am.
Check
It will
again.
be way too big. It will be way too
Yes.
big.
Yes.
No, ma'am,
Check
ma'am,
again.
the
Ma'am,
answer is 15.
Ma'am, it will be either like somewhere near 3.
Ma'am, it's 6.
It can't be 6 because the number is 60. It's
No, it is 6.
can't be
Ma'am,
6.
it is 6.
Okay, 1 minute. Let me try with 4 ones. Okay. 192 1929 is close to 2576, but not quite it. So let me try with,
I with 4.
and then if it doesn't
Ma'am,
come,
with
we will try with 6.
Ma'am, I got the answer when I got it with 4. I just
I'm
had
also thinking that we will get with 4.
ma'am, when I'm going with 4 is coming to 2576.
Ma'am,
Yes,
it's
with
324. No,
It's 4. The number's 4.
yes, Abraham, it's 4. Okay. I will write 4 because with 4 we are getting
27576.
2576. Okay, it is 4. Now, one question for you all to try out by yourself. Try out the 6-digit number.
Ma'am, I got the answer.
Okay. What are you getting, Emma?
981.
981. Okay. It's correct, Emma. Good.
At the end, the last, like at the left, on the left of the line, it was 196. So I just needed to multiply it by 1.
Okay. Nathaniel, are you able to solve?
I'm solving it, ma'am.
Okay.
Well, ma'am, I'm also getting the same answer.
Okay, Abraham. Let's give this a check. $96, $23, and $61 will be the pairs. Okay. Now, what number should I take first? Which square gives me a number lesser than 96? 8 8s are 64, 9 9s are 81. So 9 I'm going to take. Okay. 9 9s are 81. Subtract it. I'm gonna get 15. Then I'll bring down the next pair, that is 23. And I'll add 9 to the side. 18 and dash. 1 5 2 3 I have. Okay. 1 5 2. Oh, sorry. 180. 3 into 3 will be very short. 7 into 7. 9 carry 4. Then 7 8 9 10. This
Ma'am,
is
try
yet
with 8.
smaller.
Ma'am, try with 8.
Let's try with 8.
It is 1504.
64 and 64 70 0 7. 8 ones are 8 plus 7 15. 1 5, yes, we will try 8. We will do 8 8 and 1 5 0 4. Subtract it. 23 minus 4, 19. Add 8 to the side. 188 plus 8, 196. Put a dash. Then I will bring down 61, 61, and I'll just put 196 and 1 into 1 we'll do. I'll just get 1961. So I'll put 1 on the top and 1961, and I will get 0. So my square root of 962,361 is 981. Okay, understood how we do it? Abraham, your video is frozen for me again. Can you all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
I think Abraham has the internet problem because it's
Yeah.
stuck for me also.
Yes. Nathaniel, understood now?
Kind of, ma'am. Some parts I wasn't very sure.
Okay. Now is it clear completely, or do you want me to explain it again, Nathaniel? Just let me know.
Ma'am, I'd like it if you would explain it again.
Okay. Yes. Then let's go through it again. Okay. First thing is we start to make pairs from the right side. So 61 is one pair, 23 is my second pair, and 96 is my third pair. Okay, 3 pairs I have made. So first pair I take it together. Okay, what is in pair is taken together. So first will be 96. Now for 96, I have to find a number. Then when I do it square, when I take it square, I have to um, get a number that is either 96 or lesser than 96. So when I did 8 square, when I tried out with 8 square, I was getting 64, which is way less. 9 square I did, and I got 81. So I took 9. I wrote 9 here. 9 times 9 is 81. Okay. From 96, I subtracted 81 and I got 15. Also, we know that the number on the top, the quotient, we also add it on the side. So 9 I added on the side and I got how much? 18. Okay. Then I put a dash. Then I brought down the next pair, that is 23. So after 18 in the blank, what number should I put that I will get a number which is close to 1523? So we tried out with 7. I did 187 into 7, but I was getting 1212 something, 1200 something. Then I tried out with 8, 188 into 8. Then I was getting 1504, this number. So I wrote 1504. Okay. Then I subtracted 1504 from 1523 and I got 19. Also, I added the 8 on the top to the side and I got 188 plus 8, 196. Okay. Then with 19, I brought down the last pair, that was 61. Okay. So it became, my number became 1961. Okay. Then in the blank, I had 196 and a dash. So what should I add? That when it multiplied by itself, I will get 1961. That number is 1. When I do 1961 into 1, I will get how much? 1961. So I put 1 in the dash and I put 1 on the top, and 161 minus 161 became 0. Understood now, Nathaniel?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
I
Now,
understood.
homework for y'all. Yes, homework for y'all is the exercise that is related to long division. Can you just open the book and let me know which exercise it is, Emma? Right after the long division portion.
I think it's 1. I mean 3.4.
It's I think 3.2 or 3.3.
No, 3.3 was some other day's homework, so it's probably 3.4.
Okay. Let me confirm.
Ma'am, I think it's 3.4. It says
Okay.
find of each of the following. It doesn't specify, but 3.3 specified prime factorization.
Yes, it's 3.4. So homework is exercise 3.4. Exercise 3.4 is the homework. Please do and send it in the group. Okay. 3.4 is the homework. There are some questions which are way bigger. Okay. 8-digit, 10-digit numbers are there. Okay. You can skip them for now, or you can try it out if you want to. Okay. Or let me know if you want me to do it in class itself. So we can do it in class also.
Ma'am, do
Okay.
it.
In class tomorrow?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So try out up till 6-digit. Okay. If you want, you can try 8-digit. Otherwise, I'll do 8-digit, 10-digit numbers tomorrow with you in class from exercise 3.4. Okay, clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Nathaniel, Emma?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now we will stop here for today. The rest we will continue tomorrow. See you all tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Bye, Nathaniel. Bye, Emma.